If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. Landmark group votes to base compensation plan on lineage rather than race after day of debate. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Alright, so California's first in the nation task force on reparations for African Americans has voted to direct state compensation to the descendants of enslaved and free black people who were in the U.S. in the 19th century. The group said that a compensation and restitution plan based on lineage as opposed to one based on race, which would have opened the possibility of reparations to a broader group, had the best chance of surviving a legal challenge. They also said that the black immigrants who had chosen to migrate to the U.S. in the 20th and 21st centuries did not share the trauma of people who have been kidnapped and enslaved. They also opened eligibility to free black people who migrated to the country in the 19th century, given possible difficulties in documenting genealogy and the risk at the time of becoming enslaved. The decision passed by a vote of 5-4 on Tuesday evening after a day of lively debate. Others on the committee had argued that reparations should include all black people, regardless of lineage, who suffer from systematic racism in housing, education, and employment. They also said it was difficult to prove lineage and that enslavers often shipped people to work in various plantations in and outside the country. The 2-year reparations task force was created in 2020, making California the only state to move ahead with a studying plan with a mission to study the institution of slavery and its harms and to educate the public about its findings. The committee is not even a year into its 2-year process and there is no compensation plan on the table. Longtime advocates have spoken of the need to multifaceted remedies of related yet separate harms such as slavery, Jim Crow laws, mass incarceration, redevelopment that resulted in displacement of black communities. Compensation could include free college assistance, buying homes, and launching businesses and grants to churches and community organizations, advocates say. Yet the eligibility question has dodged the task force since the inaugural meeting in June, when viewers called and pleading with the 9-member group to devise targeted proposals and cash payments to make whole the descendants of enslaved people in the U.S. The committee's work has been informed by numerous testimonies. Arthur Ward, a Chicago resident, called into the Tuesday's virtual meeting saying that he was a descendant of enslaved people and had family in California. He supported reparations based on the lineage and expressed frustration with the panel's concerns of black immigrants who experienced systematic racism. All right, it's so much they talking about. Let me just give you how I feel. So right now, you have about 5% of black residents in California. But you have people that's overrepresented in jails, prisons, unhoused populations, and that's going to be another thing too that they might be, I hate to say this, asked out unless they don't know how to actually trace their, lineage. Using the genealogy to actually know that if you are a descendant of enslaved African. Now you have so many black people. Oh, my family not from here. Now it's gonna be a lot of black people saying, "Oh yeah, 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 my family is descendants." All right, so which one is it gonna be? I already know. I mean, I know it is what it is, but what I like about the reparations part, free education, I agree with that. I'm all about something that they can't take away. When it comes to like the cash payment, some type of financial settlement, that's not always going to be the best situation, in my opinion. You got your own opinion, that's fine. But when you have free college, free medical, assistance of buying homes, I agree about that. Some type of program so black people can get their first home with no interest, no money down, launching businesses. I'm all about that too. Grants to churches and community organizations. I support the community organizations as far as churches. They get enough money. They get enough money, trust me. by far. But that sounds good to me. That sounds real good to me. I just feel like, we have to do a better job moving forward, how to get everything going. Everything will get done. I agree to this. As far as like, gotta keep it there. We gotta apply pressure. Continue to apply pressure. It's not gonna be easy. They said a report is due by June with the reparations proposal um, due by July 2023 for the legislature to consider turning into law. So June 2022, there has to be a proposal. So by June 2023, we have to actually make sure this turns into some type of law. So they got to vote on this, and it's gonna be a little challenging, but it can get done. I stand with this. I'm all about this. Now, I recommend if you are African descendant, you have some type of lineage of one of your family members in the 20th century, the 19th century, that was on a plantation, involuntarily came to this country, or even voluntary was here, but they was enslaved. You should go get your paperwork now. You should try to go get all that paperwork right now, because don't wait till the last minute. It's going to be a hassle. So if I was you, I would try my best to get that done going right now. That's just my opinion. Please try to get all your paperwork. Talk to your parents, your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, anybody in your family members that know about your history. Because right now, this is imperative for reparations, especially if you're looking to go to the next level. If you want your children or grandchildren or future bloodline to have the free education, the housing assistance, the programs that's going to help with businesses, and you know everything else they're going to have in line. Hopefully, some people are going to want some type of financial settlement. Like I said, that's cool and all, but you're gonna give that money right back to them. You're gonna spend it and give it right back. Then it's gonna be like, now they're gonna say, well, we gave you reparations. Why are you crying? So I believe there should be like programs and this funding that's unlimited, infinite. Like you can never free college forever, free medical assistance forever. Things like that they can never take away. They can never, 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 never take away. So think about this. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you yay or nay against this? Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.